This video's starting on a Saturday, but that's kind of the start of my week. Anyways, hello, I'm Britt and welcome to my first ever vlog. As you can tell by the title of this video, I have just started studying naturopathy and I wanted to document this next phase chapter of my life. I have wanted to start this channel for the longest time, like as long as I can remember, but I have finally decided to do it. So firstly, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you have, if you're interested in natural health, wellness, lifestyle, and just little parts of my life, then stick around. I want to do my best to be as real with you guys as possible and not just show you the highlight reel and the best parts of my week or my days. I want to show you just real life and the tough moments as well, because something that I personally struggle with social media is how perfect everything looks all the time, and it's just not realistic, and sometimes it can leave you feeling inadequate or not enough and like your life should be different. And I never ever want to make people feel like that on this channel. I want to be as real as possible, and I personally love creators who do the same because I feel like I can relate to it. But anyways, it is the start of my week, which falls on a Saturday because I have Fridays, Saturdays off, so this is kind of like my Sunday. So today is a reset preparing day, which means that I go to the markets, I buy all my fruit and veg, meal prep what I need to for the week ahead, and yeah, let's go do that.
How are you? Just grab a ton of these.
just made myself a matcha because I feel like I need it after that class. This morning I woke up absolutely exhausted. I don't know if you can tell by my face, but I have not been sleeping well the past few nights. Okay, I brought you a little bit closer. I think my body has just been adjusting to this new lifestyle, this new routine. I said that I want to keep it real on here and I want to be as honest with you guys as possible. So this is me being honest that starting study hasn't been the most easiest transition, and I don't even think that's because of the study itself. Like, I love what I'm learning and I'm so excited to do this, but I have just chosen the worst or the best time to do so many new things at once. I feel like from the start of the Chinese New Year, like as soon as that day hit, everything was just full steam ahead in so many ways. Like, I've just started studying again, which I haven't done in a really long time. I've also started a new job back as a nurse, which I haven't done in 2 to 3 years, in a completely new area. Also doing agency, which means that every single day I'm going to different places, so it's always new. Also starting to film and document my life, which is like I love, but it's also just another new thing that I need to think about and to plan. It just feels like there's a lot going on. But yeah, I think in these seasons of transition and change, it's easy for me to feel overwhelmed and to stop the things that I know will make me feel better and to just reach for comfort, but not taking the time to actually just sit with myself, journal, do my gratitudes, and center myself. Even just spending time outside. I'm like a hermit crab. I just want to like stay contained in my shell. But then whenever I go outside, I'm like, oh, this is really beautiful and I love nature. But anyways, I just wanted to give an honest, real update of how I'm feeling, how this week is going, and it's just a good reminder for myself to also look after myself amongst everything that I need to do and get done. So if you need that reminder too, there you go. Anyways, I'm gonna do some notes now about my lecture and then I'm off to work a little bit later. And I hope this doesn't come across in any way of a negative view of what I'm doing. I'm so excited to do this degree and to learn everything that I'm learning, and I know that it's such a privilege to be in this position, to be learning these things and to have a job to go to and to have income. So it's good for me to bring that perspective shift into it as well. It's an adjustment and my body is getting used to it. My mind is getting used to it, and that's okay. Whoa, it is so windy outside. Anyways, good morning. It is Thursday, which means today is a study day. I have woken up really tired this morning. I went to the gym, so that's good. Got my movement in for the day. Did a meditation, breath, and as you saw, I just did some journaling and some gratitude this morning. So like, I've done my things that set you up for a good day and a good mindset, but I just feel tired. I just feel like my energy is just so bear with me. But yes, today is my favorite class. Then I could potentially be going to work this afternoon, but that's a maybe, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'm gonna get ready for the day and make some breakfast, fuel myself. Maybe that's why I'm tired. I haven't eaten anything yet. I know it's bad to train on an empty stomach, but when you train at like 5:45 in the morning, you don't feel like eating anything. Anyways, I need to find a good alternative for that. I'm also in all grey, which I don't know if that's like a vibe or completely not a vibe, but anyways. I think first step is matcha. Let's do it. Okay, now time for the best bit. It's very important what kind... Oh no, I'm getting honey everywhere. Okay, as I was saying, it's very important what kind of glass you have for a matcha. I feel ridiculous, but it's true. You need a good glass that suits you. This is mine. Long and tall, fat at the bottom, little bit thinner at the top. Big, chunky ice cubes. I love the chonk. Also happy with the not chonk, but chonk is good. What am I saying? Right, milk of choice. I love coconut milk with my matcha, and the cold one is out, which is really, it's a little bit sad. I think the ritual of making matcha is one of my favorite parts about it, specifically the pour. Because when you get a good pour, there's not really anything better. Oh yeah. I may have made that too strong. That's very green. Oh, now that's good. Oh, this is a terrible angle. Hello. Let's lift you back up. Well, now that I have a bit more life and pizzazz in me, let's chat. I do need to make breakfast while I chat. But seriously, this is so good. Those ratios, I don't know what I did today, but that was really good. Is this interesting? Do people like watching this? I mean, I do. Anyways, we'll find out. Hey, all right, I need to make some breakfast. Let's get cooking. My specialty at the moment is eggs on toast. The battery died. What was I saying? Welcome back. Hello, welcome back to my terrible cooking show where I don't even know what I was talking about. Eggs. Honestly, if you are still watching by this point, thank you so much. Yeah, I have been having eggs. It's just silly at this point, isn't it? The moral of the story is I've been having eggs every day for a really long time, and I love them because it's such a good, healthy, nutrient-dense breakfast. But sometimes I go through phases and I'm scared I'm getting to the end of this phase and I'm not quite sure what's on the other side of my breakfasts. Oh my god. Surely I can't keep this in. Okay, we got there. I haven't gone for the cleanest presentation. And I realized I can't do two things at once. I can't talk to the camera and try and cook. That was not going well. Okay, hello. It is a lot later in the day than when I filmed making breakfast. I ended up getting called in for a shift at work, so here I am. It's the afternoon and I haven't done my uni. I decided that I was going to take this shift and watch the recording of my lecture. So I'm normally going to try and be really strict of not doing that because I feel like it's better to actually be in the class live and be able to ask questions and interact with people. But today was a one-off. Let's go get something to eat and start uni for the day at 3 o'clock. Okay, we're gonna take, where is it? We are gonna take notes whilst the lecture going, which I haven't been doing because I am a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my notes. I like to draw pictures and animate things to make it interesting and so that I can remember it. I'll show you. The other day for my chemistry subject, we're talking about cations and anions, which if you know, you know, if you don't, it really doesn't matter. Anyway, so I thought that sounded like an ant and a cat. So this is what I drew. Got my little negative ant, because he's negative and sad, and then my positive cat. His tail kind of looks like something else, but anyways. So, moral of the story is, I think we just need to let go of some of the perfectionistic qualities that I have.
Okay, let's continue our conversation because we have much to cover. So before we kick off, as always, we acknowledge that we live and work on unceded Indigenous land.
class is finished. It's almost 7 p.m. I don't know how. It was like an hour and a half lecture and it took me 3 hours. I don't even know how that happened. But I think I'm gonna end the vlog off here. I want to say thank you so much if you've made it to the end of this video. That means the absolute world to me, and I'm so excited to keep creating more content for you guys and just showing you an insight into my life studying to be a naturopath, which is actually crazy to say. This is so new for me. But yeah, if you're interested in natural healing and health and well-being and just seeing parts of my life and how I balance all of this and nursing and everything in life, then please like and subscribe. That feels so weird to say. But seriously, it would really support me and help me build momentum and reach more people who are interested in this kind of stuff. Thank you again so much from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you're having a lovely day and enjoy the rest of your week. Mwah.